here with Darby McDevitt, the lead writer of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Darby, what are you most excited to show the public here at Comic-Con?
Here at Comic-Con, man, this ship is amazing. When I was doing research for this game, I think about a year and 2 months ago, I went to London and I got to go aboard the HMS Victory, which is now permanently docked, dry docked, as they say, in Portsmouth. And so I got to like roam around the ship, take hundreds of photos, and it was an experience that I really wished I could have brought the entire team down to. Just there's no substitute for standing aboard a ship like this, for feeling the sort of the close spaces, and yet there's a surprising amount of room for it to move around. Right, it doesn't look like this big from the outside. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited for fans themselves to get on board and experience it, see this big demo we have for them.
Think it's going to enhance their play experience, having experienced it in real life?
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, this is a very different Assassin's Creed because we've gone to this extra, the extra league, let's say, to replicate the experience of being a pirate, living at sea, and so the pace of the game, spending all this time at sea, seeing an island in the distance and going for it and exploring it, getting off and getting back on, it's going to be the freshest Assassin's Creed experience we've ever done, and so I think the people who get to see it here and be on board the ship when they are sailing in the game, they're always gonna have that in the back of their mind. The smell, you can smell the wood, and it's like, yeah, it's great.
Tell me a little bit about the research that you did. It sounds like you probably had to do a lot of it, right?
Yeah. So right when I finished writing Revelations, the rest of the team had to go actually finish the programming part, but I finished writing it in about August of 2011, and I immediately started researching this game. And it's just the first part of any game like this is 3-4 months of solid research, reading. I start throwing things to the designers, little hints like pirates often lived like this. They fought with these kinds of weapons. They lived in these cities. They attacked these types of ships. And we make decisions based on the research, like which parts are good for gameplay, which parts would be hard to replicate in gameplay. Pirates used to, every month you'd have to take your ship and turn it over and scrape the barnacles off the bottom. And I was like, how do we get that in? Can you do gameplay, barnacle scraping? Nah, and it's like, can I work it into a cutscene? Things like this. So you do like a good 6 months of this kind of research, batting around ideas, and then you finally determine, okay, what is going in the game, and then you start making it. So a tremendous amount of research, primary sources from the 18th century all the way up to books written like 2 years ago. So yeah, it's a fun process.
Wow. What was the most, or one of the most impressive or exciting little tidbits that you gathered from that research that people will be able to see in the game?
One of the things, this is a question we get a lot about, how do you mix pirates and assassins? And one of the things we found in the research is that even though pirates are known for attacking ships a lot, they actually attacked ground targets almost as often. There's lots of great stories in a book called The Republic of Pirates, where we liked so much we got Colin Woodard, the author, to be a bit of a historical researcher for us. But his book talks a lot about how they'd like moor their ship and they'd sneak out on land and they'd come around a Navy encampment from all sides. And there's one even amazing story where they took off all their clothes and attacked naked because the sight of all these grisly naked men just scared the crap out of these the people being attacked, and they ran off into the jungle.
No kidding.
So there are no naked attacks in our game, but we...
Shucks.
Yeah, so we did use you do see Edward with his shirt off a lot, though.
Yes.
So we used that idea and we said, oh, okay, the Buccaneers attack land targets a lot. We could actually make a plausible pirate game in the Assassin's Creed universe with all the mechanics we have, the stalking and stealth and things like that. And it fits really, really well. And I think people will be... Anyone who ever had a question about should this combination, it's like peanut butter and chocolate. Once you put it together, you're like, this is correct, even though it sounded weird, right from the beginning.
It sounds great to me. I'm so excited to play it. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.